those are popular. If they are popular, they don't need to be in Gensokyo. I wouldn't say that Shotoku isn't popular. I mean, it might be popular again, like amongst historians, but that's not really that popular. Yeah, Kaguya is also one of those that doesn't go with that rule. I mean, Dracula is also one of those. I mean, Remilia is pretty much Dracula, so, you know. She also has no business being there either. Dracula is everything but forgotten. I told a guy that the case I bought was a cougar and thought I bought the other cougars. What other cougars? Is there another cougar? Maybe that's a word that I don't know what it means. Probably. For Kaguya, yeah. I don't know. Well, I mean, don't really expect Sun to be consistent with his own lore. That's already your first mistake. Expecting consistency. But you know. Yeah. Guess it wasn't that obscure at some point. I think the biggest mistake, Blood Tepes is more hipster. Blood Tepes, well, that's the name of the stage 6 theme, so it's still there. But I'm pretty sure, you know, they are the same shit, if I'm not mistaken. Cougar is a term for a mature woman looking up to hook up with younger boys. And that's a really specific term. Alright. Sometimes English can be pretty interesting. Nice. So which kind of cougar did you get? Because knowing that, you know, coming from you, I can expect both cougars. I could expect anything. Yeah, well, of course you know it. You're Mr. Translator. No shit. Dracula is forgotten nowadays. People believe in pretty whiny boy vampires. Probably it wouldn't be so forgotten if Konami wasn't such a gigantic piece of shit. Because, you know, damn, Castlevania is pretty much the perfect franchise for video games, and these assholes just... Man, fuck Konami, dude. No wonder why so many people use that hashtag so much. Fuck Konami, yeah. Fuck Konami, dude. Castlevania could be so good. I mean, it is good, but it will be so good nowadays. And it's not, because, you know, Konami is trash. Whatever. At least you can still play the old games. Vlad Tepes was called Dracula because he was a Dracul, descendant of dragon in Romanian or some shit like that. Interesting. Yu-Gi-Oh! Is a franchise Konami didn't fuck that much. Well, at least there is something positive. Castlevania Pachinko, yeah, the Pachinkos apparently are really huge in Japan. I don't know how. Though I really wonder if pachinkos are gonna be that popular now that gacha games are even more popular. Are pachinkos still gonna retain the popularity that they had some years ago? I don't know. I'm not from Japan, so I wouldn't know, but... I mean, it seems that the gacha market is getting so big that it seems weird that the pachinko could compete. It doesn't help that with all this outbreak a lot more people are gonna obviously stay at home. So if that happens, gachas are gonna be even more popular than some sorry ass pachinko. What the fuck does pachinko mean in the first place? Or is it just some shitty ass name they came up with because it sounds cool? No, I'm pretty sure it has to mean something. They fuck Yu-Gi-Oh card with the link format? I don't know. I mean, Yannick and Colo still like dual links. I mean, they get salty from it, but that's because they suck. I mean, you know, which is understandable. I mean, I also get salty when I suck at a game. So, you know. But I don't think, according to what they say, it's a bad game, right? Made most synchro decks useless. No, I think that's a problem that any game with so much possibilities is bound to happen sooner or later. With so much combinations and shit you can do, it's gonna be impossible to balance. Imagine if there was a fighting game with like 1,000 characters, right? How are you gonna balance a fighting game with 1,000 characters? Well, in this case, it's obviously not a fighting game, but just to, you know, make the comparison that could be more understandable, right? I don't suck, I come up with this guy from a foreign place whose decks are broken. Then, so blaming their nationality, that's even worse. Because at least if you say, yeah, I suck, but you know, I have fun. But no, you're like, nah, I'm good, but they are too, you know, foreign for my tastes. Come on, bro. Pretty hard for me to pay attention to anything else when a spell card where the bullets come from multiple directions happen. It's so hard for me to try to focus on anything else when a spell card like that is here. And it's not precisely a hard spell card, but like, you know, I really have to put my 100% of CPU brain processor into paying attention to this, because otherwise I'm pretty much dead. Well, I'm dead still, but you know, you get the point. If everyone is broken, it's balanced in some way. No, I mean, that's not really true, because you know, when everyone is broken, believe it or not, there is someone that is even more broken than the rest. Unless every character is the same. If every character is the same, well, of course nobody's broken, because there is no difference between picking a character other than the visual design. But, you know, the point is, if everyone is broken, there is someone that I can guarantee you that is gonna be even more broken. just take a look at Marvel vs. Capcom 3. Everyone in that game, or at least 80% of the cast, can kill you with a single combo. And there are still like 6 or 5 characters that are clearly superior than everyone else. Also, Sailor Moon is a Kusoge, so it doesn't count. Nah, but I'm just kidding. I mean, even if it wasn't a Kusoge, I'm pretty sure that there are clear top tiers in Sailor Moon. It's just that not many people play it, so they haven't evolved the meta to a point where you can clearly see who is better character-wise, right? Marvel vs. Capcom 3 was played to death, so everyone knew that Bershil, Zero, you know, Doom, Phoenix, Morrigan, you know, all those characters are fucking broken. Well, Morrigan not so much. Morrigan is more of a specific case where it's only broken in a really specific combination. But usually the top tiers are Bershil, Zero, and Doctor Doom. And Phoenix. Those are the obvious top tiers. It happens every single game. This game come up with impossible tactics that require a mind beyond comprehension. Or maybe you just gotta get good, bro. Haven't you considered that? No, I mean, I understand what you mean. I'm just kidding, but like, you know, still, you know, that's part of the competition. Bergalio. Bershil was so broken in Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3. That guy was so absolutely broken, it's insane, dude. Everyone, regardless of what team they use, had a Bershil on their team, because there was no reason to not use Bershil. Because, you know, you could argue that the other characters could have some specific use that maybe didn't favor the specific playstyle that the player was going for. But Bershil was pretty much the character that had absolutely everything. Because, you know, with Zero is absolutely broken without a doubt. But, you know, he only works as a point character. Well, I mean, no, it's not like he only works as a point character, but his utility relies on one thing and one thing only, which is the shadow loops, which is more than enough to fuck you up. That's pretty much what he has. Phoenix basically is a character that only works if you have a level 5. And, you know, people have learned to adapt to that, to the point where they kill Phoenix first before she can turn into Dark Phoenix, which is the actual broken character. So, you know, all of those characters have some sort of disadvantage in one way. Bershil had no disadvantage. Bershil was an absolute monster of a character. An absolute monster. Had everything you wanted and more. He was like the Shack of all trades. Doctor Doom was also like that, pretty much. Doctor Doom was also one of those that was kinda like a Shack of all trades. So yeah. You know. Wow, nice. In the game he's also powerful as fuck. Have you seen Devil May Cry 4 Bershil? No, I haven't seen him. But I have the game, I just need to play it. I mean, I already played Devil May Cry 4, but I didn't play it with Bershil. I will need to check it out. Firebrand? But Firebrand isn't broken. I mean, he is broken, but like not by Marvel vs. Capcom standards. Like, sure, he can fuck you up in one combo, and he's still top mid tier, I will assume. So he's definitely nowhere near as broken as the characters that I mentioned. He's still really powerful. That's definitely the case, but you know. Oh, it turns out that this spell card... Okay, never mind. Right on that last pattern, it really fucks you up. Jesus Christ. How the fuck do you dodge that? This could be an impossible spell card from the game Impossible Spell Card. Jesus Christ. Well, at least I have 3 lives, so it's impossible for me to lose here unless there is another boss or another attack or something else. It's just impossible to lose here at this point with 3 fucking lives and on top of that 1 bomb. Remember that the previous run was 1 bomb and nothing else. So this is done. It's pretty much done. Hey Luna, thanks for the raid. How are you doing? I see you being worried about the lack of an actual Touhou category. But you know, worry not, because the Touhou category is still here. It's just that for some reason the display name is a completely different one. I don't know why they did that, but you know, that's Twitch being Twitch. I guess it should not surprise anyone at this point that that will be the case. But yeah, it's still here. Jesus, the damage that I'm dealing is incredibly low. Alright, I can understand how even having all of these resources, this spell card can still be a problem. Jesus Christ. But you know, I still won, so get fucked. That's a monstrosity of a spell card. He has a concentrate mechanic that gives him insane damage and reach. You mean Firebrand? Oh no, you mean Burst Shield, I see. So how did your stream go, Luna? Last phase has PDH with Bomb Shield. Wait, what is this saying? I don't know what that says, dude. How am I supposed to know what that says? The English patch wasn't generous enough to include the translation there. Something about 10 moons, or probably 10 months. Maybe it's an epilogue. Maybe it's nothing related to the gameplay, but Jesus Christ, dude, I still can't believe whoever patched this game in English didn't bother to patch the extra. So did I unlock something else? No, that's it. Alright, well, good shit then.